What they do, Sniper Crew? It's your boy Sniper J. We back in this motherfucker with another reaction. Y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Today we got my dog, 1090 Jake back with an update. But this not what the update y'all think it's gonna be. If y'all read the title, you know what this is, bro. The person who unalived Xxxtentacions, the nigga who unalived him, out and free and getting protected by the state. So we about to sit back, relax, fire that za up, and we finna react. You feel me? Y'all drop a sub, a like, a comment. We on the road to 2,000 subs. We up 60 subs this week. I fought with y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate it, man. Let's get it.
Back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on one of Xxxtentacions' killers being released from Florida State Prison.
It's bullshit.
Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed extra to pay to answer, you're directed to the station code money is sign. Saddest deaths in hip hop was that of rising superstar Xxxtentacions. Gunned down at only 20 years old in a robbery.
Damn, he was young. I didn't know he was 20.
His autopsy report would detail his painful death. He was shot in the shoulder.
Rest in peace, X, bruh. Niggas don't realize how long. Hold on, I gotta grab my light. Niggas don't realize, like, how long my dog X, like, been gone. Nigga, like, sit back and think, bruh. Like, when's the last time you saw Ski Master Slump God? You feel me? Like, shit really been crazy since my dog X passed. You feel me? Rest in peace to a motherfucking soldier, paper chasing Haitian, man.
The bullet piercing
hey, that boy hot boy be snapping.
And his lung before settling in his chest. Another shot through his upper back at the base of his neck traveled down into his chest. And the fatal shot fired into the side of his neck, breaking a bone in his spine, breaking a rib, and destroying every muscle in between. He bled out eternally. The video of his murder, as well as him laying lifeless in his BMW, would be seen millions of times through social media. A family was shattered. His fans were devastated.
Y'all, this is one of my goals in life. I want to go to the Yase Onfroy, or y'all know him by X. I want to go to his gravesite. This is in Florida, bro. And you know I'm from Florida. And I actually really used to listen to X, bro. Like, I can damn near rap every X song word for word, bro. I really used to listen to this nigga. That shit hurt me when this nigga passed away, you feel me?
And a son was left, never being able to know his father. The killers bragged, posting pictures and videos with the $50,000 they'd taken from him. They'd be arrested fast, sentenced one by one, and a Florida judge would deliver one of the coldest speeches, followed by a life sentence for the actual trigger man.
Mr. Boatwright. You turned a robbery into a murder. And on that day, when you stood there and fired that weapon, you didn't just end one life. You effectively ended 5 lives, including your own.
Hell yeah.
Like I just said, you need to understand that when we say life in Florida State Prison, that means life.
You're not getting out.
It is necessarily without parole. Florida abolished parole.
You're not getting out.
You know, as the song says, you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. You will spend...
Let that sink in to all y'all niggas that's outside killing, you feel me, like doing dumb shit every day. Bruh, you can check any day. You just can't get out.
The rest of your life in prison. From here, you will go and be placed in a cell.
And throw the key away.
A stainless steel slab that's attached to the wall. That's your bed. And next to it is a stainless steel sink and a stainless steel toilet. That's the furniture that you have in that cell. You'll spend every hour and every day and every week,
every month,
every year
nigga, of your life. Yeah, locked up.
And one day,
Locked up, they won't let him out.
They'll come and open up that cell in the morning and you'll have passed on.
And y'all, I don't wish jail on nobody unless you out here spinning on niggas every day for no reason and hurting innocent people. Then I want you to go to jail. But y'all, bruh, X was not no King Von. He wasn't no gang banger. He wasn't no none of that. X was a rapper who just could fight. And he wasn't going. And like the judge said, you turned a robbery into a motherfucking murder because bro gave up the damn. I mean, he resisted a little bit, but I mean, he gave it up, bro. Like, y'all niggas ain't have to do what y'all did.
And only on that day will you observe your sentence.
Well, one of his killers has just been released from Florida State
Why?
Prison.
Who he snitched on?
And it wasn't in a body bag. It was on probation. Robert Allen was one of 4 responsible for the killing.
He looked like the driver.
He could be seen on surveillance video
like
spotting the rapper inside of the motorsports store he was shopping at, alongside his co-defendant Daedric Williams. Daedric would help plan the robbery, acting as the driver who blocked in X's car, preventing him from leaving the parking lot. Trayvon Newsom was one of the gunmen who approached X's vehicle, and Michael Boatwright was the shooter who killed X as Trayvon grabbed a bag of money.
So for y'all that don't know, this was the trigger man. This man right here. This man, hold on. This man was driving this car, boxed him in, this X car, right? And I just peeped, like, bro had a homeboy with him that got the fuck up out of there, but these two niggas is these two niggas. This nigga is the shooter. This nigga just there with a blick for no reason.
As he was dying. While Robert Allen wasn't one of the 2 gunmen who confronted X, Florida law treats everyone involved in a violent felony as responsible, especially if someone is killed. Robert would be sentenced first, after pleading guilty to 2nd-degree murder and robbery with the gun. Part of his plea deal was to cooperate and testify against his 3 co-defendants, which he did.
Point him out and identify him in the courtroom as to who you're referring to that made some comments to you.
Hold on, bro. Y'all know who bro look like? Pac-Man, bro. Am I tripping? Or does bro not look like Pac-Man? He look like the rapper Pac-Man.
Second. Yeah, do some.
Who's that in 2 of 5?
I can pull up.
Who's in states 8? 5 of 5?
Michael Boatwright and me.
It was sentencing day for Robert Allen, the 4th suspect in the robbery and murder of rapper Xxxtentacions, who confessed to his role and implicated the other 3 who were convicted.
Shit get me hot. I don't know if y'all can tell.
Robert Allen, the 4th man involved in rapper Xxxtentacions' murder and robbery, spoke during his sentencing hearing Wednesday, saying he was sorry while asking the judge to spare his life.
Man, no.
To the court for my own life and not to be sent to state prison, because that would be a destiny.
Last summer, Allen pleaded guilty to 2nd-degree murder and testified for the state. Judge Michael Usen saying he's thought long and hard about Allen's sentence.
I do believe you are not the same person who I arraigned 5 years ago.
I do.
Genuinely believe that you are sorry for what you have done and not merely sorry for yourself.
In exchange, he was sentenced to 7 years in prison with roughly 5 years credit for time in jail. So in all actuality, he'd only have to serve 2 years in prison. Because of the high-profile nature of this case, his locations would be filed in secrecy, meaning unlike every other inmate in Florida prisons, you could not find out what prison he was being held in. You couldn't find out his official entry date, and you can't actually know his official release.
Damn.
Robert Allen was now being protected by the state of Florida as a high-value witness. But it wasn't just 7 years he was sentenced to. It was a split sentence. 7 years in, with 20 to be served on probation,
Damn.
totaling out to 27 years under state control.
God.
Filings within the Broward County courts would show Robert was also granted permission for interstate travel, as he was now working towards getting his CDL and driving trucks across the country. As for the other convicted killers, all 3 took the case to trial, and all 3 were sentenced to die within Florida State Prison by means of a life sentence. They flaunted what was stolen, and the trigger man would even go as far as dissing X and his son from inside of prison, leading to fans contacting the facility and getting him placed in confinement. It's likely all 3 of these men will die inside of cages and concrete walls, while Robert Allen will remain protected by the state for the next 20 years as he moves on with his life. Now, there's a lot of ways to feel about this. This is a clear-cut situation of somebody cooperating, someone essentially snitching, and it works out for them. He got minimal time. The majority of his time was spent in the county jail. Minimal prison time. He's on 20 years of probation. I highly doubt that this kid's gonna violate in any way. And he's free. Becoming a truck driver, he's gonna be driving all over the US. With that type of job, he's not gonna be on social media. He's not gonna be seen. He's not gonna run into X fans.
He gonna run into X fans.
People are gonna feel a lot of ways that he shouldn't have the freedom he has. But at the same time, he was a major component in putting away the other 3 people.
And what I can say, he may have been a part of it, but the way I see it, I don't think bro wanted him to die, bro. Like, I think bro called his dogs, and he thought they was gonna get like a little smooth robbery. You feel me? And then the trigger dude was just trigger happy. I feel like they went to rob bro, and bro said no, and they ain't know what to do. After he said no, they ain't know what to do. So bro just got to firing. Think about it, bro. If you was to go try to you feel me, rob somebody right now, and they look you in, you put fire to they face, and they look you in your eye and say no. Now what? Now what? Now you gotta pull the trigger. You feel me? Or you gotta swing that blick or something, like, because it's like now it's like you did this for no reason, bro. Like, what the fuck?
The main one, Michael Boatwright, who fired the shots. I don't think any of them intended for this to be a homicide.
See, I just said that.
But this dude was just a loose cannon, and you can tell by the way he was dissing X and his son from inside of prison, he's just fried.
Jit gone.
But the way they flaunted the money after knowing he was killed shows the same level of no remorse.
They don't care.
X was a rising superstar. This kid would have went far in life. And they killed him as he was shopping for whatever, jet skis, motorcycles, who knows, $50,000.
$50K.
They killed him. They didn't even get to spend the money. They just took pictures with the money.
Bro, I said that at the beginning of the video.
And now they have life sentences. And this was major when it happened. This hit home to a lot of people, even people that weren't fans. He got killed where he was from.
Literally, hometown.
He was from Broward County. And that's exactly where he got killed at. And he wasn't a street rapper. He wasn't a gangster rapper. He wasn't a shooter. None of that.
I just said that.
And to be honest, he has a friend named Tankhead who got sentenced to mad long in prison for a murder. And one can only wonder what's gonna happen when he comes across one of the 3 killers that still remain in Florida State Prison. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. Do you?
Man, Tankhead gonna get active. The minute he see Brody step on the yard, bro, it's over with, bro. It's over with, bro. I'm talking about BTA, the worst way. All capital letters. Ass whooping time. Oh, God. They gonna have a shiv ready for that nigga. You feel me? They finna do his ass in. Bro, you think, alright, you think you finna just pop, bro? Go to jail and diss him after you popped him, diss him and his son, and then go live the rest of your life in the same jail where his best friend's spending the rest of his life? Don't work like that, partner. Yo, you need to tell Jesus we said hello, because you're going to meet him. Real talk. Real talk, bro. You going to meet him. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this, but I'm an X fan, and I feel like none of their ass should get out. I feel like that was a group effort. They did all that shit together. They took one of my favorite rappers out the game. Lock him up. What you need to free him for? Even if he didn't snitch, we already knew y'all did it. The feds already had the evidence. Bro just got a plea deal before all the evidence came through. Bro got a plea deal before all that. But at the end of the day, if they would have had all the evidence at first, bro would have never got a plea deal, bro, because it was an open and shut case. You feel me? Like, it was an open and shut case. There was no arguing about who did it. Y'all niggas dumb. You did it with your phones in your pocket. You caught on every camera around. Y'all kept the same. Bro, come on, bro. Like, we ain't even finna do that, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comments. But they got the game fucked up. You feel me? Rest in peace, my dog X, man.